This Audi's pretty gross. Let's take a look at it. First things first, we gotta suck all this water out and then we can start cleaning the interior. This seat won't move, so I'm not gonna be able to take it out. Hopefully we can make something of it. Either way, let's just get this water out.
Now this Audi is going to be a two-part series, mostly because of how big the job was. The interior was next to destroyed. It had sitting water in it. We went ahead and went through and diagnosed where the water was coming from. We had to steam clean, mold, everything. So with this being a two-part series, this first video is going to be the interior cleaning, and then the next video is going to be the exterior, because trust me, the exterior is just as bad. So sit back and relax. Most of the time, I don't really get to do interior, so I'm kind of excited about this. A lot of the times when I'm recording a car, most of the recording time is dedicated to the exterior, because that's what I enjoy most, and I feel like if I enjoy making the video, then that will reflect on the content, and then you guys will enjoy it more too. But with this one, I enjoyed every minute of every aspect of it, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
My gosh, I guess I should tell you guys what's going on with this car. So this car is actually owned by the owner of upstairs, the German performance shop, Autoform. You guys know them really well. I've done a lot of stuff with them in the past. It's been sitting for a little bit and there is some water seepage that has gotten on the passenger floorboard. Kind of got by everyone because we didn't really see it happening. And whenever he found out, he's like, hey man, can you help me out? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, dude. So for once, we're gonna have a very interior focused video. As you can see, we gotta get all this water out of here. And he asked me like, hey, can you look around and see where this could possibly be coming from? So I'm gonna see if I can pull up some of this trim work here and pull up the carpet and see if there's water underneath. And if so, maybe I can source where it's coming from. Being a convertible soft top, my guess is gonna be something to do with the weather sealing of the soft top. But the reason I don't believe that, because the water is coming to one side of the car, which is the passenger floorboards. It could be plenty of things when it comes to Audis, especially A5s, A6s, B6, B7, B8 platforms. You have that AC line that goes underneath the carpet to a seal that then goes underneath and out of the car and drips. That's when you see when your AC is turned on, the water dripping underneath. That's that line, and usually it runs to the passenger floorboard out through the transmission tunnel, and that seal can go bad. Now, I've never worked with an A5, I don't know if it's the same thing, I am gonna check it, but I've seen this on A4s, the S4, B6 S4, that's right over here, the laser red one. That was the issue with that one, so I'm gonna check it on this one too. Anyways, yeah, it's hot, I'm sweaty, and this is dirty. Let's do it.
Jeez, what the hell? My God, that's some water. Oh. This is really hard to show on camera, so we're gonna do a time lapse. Cool? Cool.
So after a while of going through this thing, seems like the AC line's fine. Since it's not from the AC line that I'm looking at here, the little return line or the drip line, that leads me to think it's either from the soft top, but the soft top looks pretty good, as well as the weather stripping around the door. So the soft top looks fine, the weather stripping around the door looks fine. The AC drip line is not leaking from the seal. So my brain goes to the windshield cowl, the window wiper cowl area, the black thing around the base of the windshield. So after talking with Tony, I'm just gonna pull this thing out and hose it down along the door, the soft top, and the windshield wiper cowl area. Alright, so after testing some water intrusion for the door and the soft top, there's no more water. It does not look like there's any water getting in from there, which leads me to the next and pretty much final thing, and that's the windshield wiper cowl. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart and look in it and see if there's like any kind of clogging or junk or gunk or leaves, because leaves can accumulate in these little areas. I will say this engine bay is so dirty. I want to do at least some cleaning today, so I'm going to clean the engine bay real quick before I start looking around. Just here in the shop, I'm not going to use any pressure washer or anything, just a simple real quick clean. So I think we found our issue in here. The drains are definitely clogged up from a bunch of crud. That's not the greatest. Oh yeah, all over here too. And this drain's over there, I think. Whoa. Lightning. Just flickered the lights. Oh yeah, when you zip off the top layer, it's just gunk. So there's our culprit. It's all clogged up. Underneath all those fresh leaves is black gunk that is just completely saturated. we're a couple days later. Over the last few days, we found the leak, went ahead and cleaned that all out, stopped the leak, and now it's draining like normal. And the carpets have been airing out. Still a little bit of dampness in the foam, but it's carpet foam. That's not uncommon. So we're just gonna clean up in here, lit this back down, and then we'll steam and extract it. Probably gonna need another vacuum first though, because it's pretty bad. Still see the water line right there. You can actually see it down in here too. I'm done.